What is going on, everybody? It is Ranger Marcus or Marcus Raymond. Today we are herping in Butte County. Today I got something special for you guys. Today we are looking for my first snake of the year. We're going to be walking along this creek over here, seeing if we can find any snakes, possibly some salamanders, lizards, some frogs. Let's see what we can find. It is an absolutely perfect day out here. It's like 65 degrees, sun's out, it's like 11 in the morning. Perfect time to see a snake out basking possibly, so we could possibly see a rattlesnake, gopher snake, king snake, garter snake. We'll see what we can find though. So I'll be flipping a bunch of logs today and some rocks, but I have a board line set up all the way at the end here, and we're gonna go flip that. I flipped 2 gopher snakes under it before, so we're gonna try to find some snakes under that board line. If you guys didn't already know, the Ranger Marcus Premium Tee is on my website at rangermarcus.com. It is 50-50, so 50% cotton, 50% polyester. It's a super nice shirt, very lightweight. Go check it out. The link will be in the description or rangermarcus.com. Here we got our first herp of the day. Not a snake like we were looking for, but we got a baby western fence lizard that I flipped under this big rock here. I'm gonna put this guy back and keep herping. And second herp of the day, we have a California slender salamander. I don't think we're gonna find any more of these, but cool find for today. Centipede. Now I'm walking along this creek like I talked about earlier, and finally we have our first snake of the year, first snake of the day, the sharp-tailed snake. All right, I'm gonna pick this guy up. Nice, that is so cool. I'm gonna get some pictures of this guy. First snake of the year. Super cool. So this is a technique that I do a lot for small snakes and salamanders. I cut my hand over it so that the herp can feel safe, and then I'll remove my hand and then take pictures. They're usually still just like that. Here I'm getting a little video of it. It was crawling away. What a sick looking snake. Pretty small, typical size for a sharp tail, about 6 inches or so, 6 to 8 probably. Sweet snake though. Now this is something kind of cool that these snakes do. Since they're so small, they don't do well against predators, so they ball up here to cover their head in order to help them not be eaten or killed by another predator. All right, well, I think I'm done taking pictures of this guy. I'm gonna put him back under the rock that I found him. There he goes. And a couple rocks over, down the creek, we got our first frog, the East Erin tree frog, which is trying to jump away from me. But we're gonna put this guy back under the rock and hopefully find some snakes. Well, it looks like I lied about the slinters, because here is another one. Number 2. Flipped one rock and found 2 baby western fence lizards under it. This one has really cool patterning. This one doesn't really. Nice finds. All right, we are going to walk along this rock wall here. I've seen one rattlesnake along it before, but we're gonna walk it, see if we can find another rattlesnake. There's construction going on up there, so we're gonna go up to the construction site and then come back and then go to the board line. So there's part of the creek right there. And I was flipping all these logs. And here we go, number 2 sharp-tailed snake. This is a lot better looking. There's a beetle right there. This is a lot better looking one color-wise. Does look like it's got some lesions there, which is not great, but second snake of the day and second snake of the year, sharp-tailed snake. I'm gonna get this guy, take some pictures. Just look at how bright orange and pink this guy is. So cool. Very small also. just compared to heron size. 3, maybe 4 inches. And he's on. We are going to flip this board, and a couple other boards over there. See if we can get a snake. Give me something good. Might have to do this with my hands. And no snakes here. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me today in Butte County. We found 2 sharptail snakes. We found a slender salamander, which was very unexpected. The other amphibian we found was a Sierra tree frog. We found a bunch of western fence lizards, which you saw, and then we flipped that one mat and there was a huge alligator lizard under it, a California alligator lizard. And then there was 2 skeleton skinks that I was unfortunately not able to get in my hands to take pictures of. I'll be out tomorrow looking for more snakes in Yolo County, which you will probably never hear me say again because Yolo County is known for being very tough to find snakes, but we're going to try to find some snakes. So I'll see you there. All right, well that ended up not being the last thing I found because I flipped this big log here and flipped this California alligator lizard who is now biting his own leg. I don't know if he really realizes it, but he's biting his own leg. Pretty interesting. Might take some pictures of this guy though. What is going on, everybody? It is day 2, herping now in Yolo County, looking for snakes. Right by this creek, Cache Creek. We're gonna be looking through this rock outcropping here, seeing if we can find any rattlesnakes, possibly king snakes, gopher snakes, anything we can find. It's about 75 to 76 degrees. As you can see here, it's a little bit windy, so chances aren't great, but we're still gonna try to find something. So when looking for rattlesnakes, I look through these rock outcroppings here, and I try to look in between the cracks, because a lot of the times when the sun is hitting right next to those cracks, they'll be just basking right outside of them. All right, we got our first herp of the day. Just a western fence lizard basking out here. First one. So I know I didn't record a lot today, but I didn't really find anything. It was just a little bit too cold, too windy. It was like 75 degrees, but it's already like 4 o'clock. I didn't really expect much. Was hoping for just one snake. I'm getting out 2 more times this week on Friday and Saturday looking for snakes and newts up in Butte County, and I think that we can find a lot of those guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe.